front of a standing room only crowd. This joint is abuzz with activity. It's Game 4 of the National League Championship Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
And you can see the results right there. It's been about what we'd expected up to this point. Very tightly played, very tightly contested series so far. It sits at 2-1 right now, but I've got a feeling it's going to take at least 6 games, maybe even all 7 games to decide a winner in this one.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Los Angeles Dodgers.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Guys will have much more to talk about as the night progresses, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs, as their starting 9 tonight will look like this. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. And behind him defensively, the Dodgers will line up like this. Jesse Padilla to get his first opportunity here in Game 4. And you'd have to say he's been a non-factor here these first 3 games.
And if they're going to have any chance of moving on, he's going to have to step up his game. They need him to help anchor this attack, and he's been absent so far.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike 1.
These guys coming off of a really tough loss last time out. You know, you come out on the short end of a 1-run ball game, and you can't really sugarcoat a loss like that. Hey, that's a tough one to take. They all are in the postseason. But I think you just got to look in the mirror, stick with what got you here, and then try to put that loss behind you as best you can.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Hit hard but fouled toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 0-2 once more. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Here comes another 0-2. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
And that's one of the questions we'll ask as this night goes on. Can he wind up putting guys away with that fastball? You know, I think he gave a pretty clear indication. One batter in the ball game. He brought his good stuff with him.
Freddie Santiago will stand in, and this pitching staff has kept his bat silent throughout the series so far.
Yeah, just 2 hits for him so far, but you got to figure he's due. I don't think they're going to hold him down all series long.
Now the first pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. Rodriguez is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
David Torres will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Now the first pitch. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. You got to figure that that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So put the guy on the mound.
Here's the 1-0. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Puig under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Cubs are down in order. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Now a look at the starting lineup for the host Dodgers. And on the mound to face these guys. There you see the numbers for the veteran southpaw, Rich Hill. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. Benny Rodriguez will dig in here, and it's been a series to forget for him so far as you see the numbers there.
And with these guys just 1 game away from going home, he may not have too many more opportunities to turn things around. He's got to make every at-bat count from here on out.
In there, no balls and a strike.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now here it comes. And he'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Man, he can flat out fly. I mean, once this thing got down, you figured if this is a fair ball, it's a base hit. That's almost too easy there.
Ronnie Cedeno will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Here's the first offering. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
He's ready now, the pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
And, you know, we're going to see this happen quite a bit out there. You know, that's not exactly the tallest outfield fence you're ever going to find, so this ball hops right over it for a ground rule double.
Yasiel Puig will get a shot here, and he's looking to get off the schneid. Hitless in the series so far.
And he's an important guy to get going. If they're going to have any chance in this series, he really needs to start getting a little more involved.
First pitch to him. In there, 0-1.
Well, now there's a location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, you're just going to bang it into the ground all night long.
Pause, now the pitch. And that one cut a little too much, a ball and a strike. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
Now the 1-1 pitch. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
And this really is his 1-2 punch. He's got both the two-seamer and the cutter in his arsenal, so they're fairly similar pitches, except for the fact that one works its way in, the other one works its way out. Very effective, especially when you double up and throw one off the other.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now another 1-2. Look out, that one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And we'll see him work both sides of the plate with the curveball going forward. Now, maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And this ball's going to get down, and it should plate a couple. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well. As they're on the board here in the first, it's now 2-0.
Well, the first big hit of the ball game comes right here in the first inning. 2 men on, he finds a pitch he can handle, and he does not miss this one. He drives it all the way to the wall to bring home the first 2 runs of the game.
Into the box, Bobby Crosby, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
And even though that pitch did fool him, it was a hanging breaking ball. And so if he's looking for an off-speed pitch, that could have been big trouble.
Comes set, now the pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. From the belt, the pitch. 2 strike deliveries in the dirt, 1-2 now. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
1-2. And this one's in the dirt. But fortunately here, no advance. Here comes the 2-2. Foul back. A runner at second, nobody out. Here's the 2-2 offering. And this is fouled straight back. Ready with another 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's another 2-2. Sliced hard, but foul. Look out over there. Another try at 2-2. Swinging a high chopper. And a throw onto first by A-Rod is in time, 1 away.
Yeah, on a slow chopper like that, that is the third baseman's ball if he can get to it. He's got the momentum going the right way towards first base. So he'll just cut right in front of the shortstop and make that play to first.
Adrian Gonzalez will take his cuts now, and he is one guy whose bat has not made the transition from regular season to postseason.
Yeah, and he was so good during the regular year, but he's been a non-factor so far in this postseason.
Now here's the first pitch. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
He waits. Now the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking, and you've got to put this ball in play.
As a look, now the pitch. And a swing and a miss by Gonzalez as he comes up empty, and there are 2 away.
Just overmatched him there. It's a 1-2 fastball. This is right by him. Absolutely no contest.
Hanley Ramirez will get a chance here, and you see the numbers for the series. He just has not gotten going yet.
Now, and if they're going to get back in this series, they're going to need him to get back in the groove because this pitching staff has buried him so far.
Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. You got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. Not close. It's 2-0.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
2 out here and a runner at second. 2-0 count. The pitch in the dirt. It's 3-0 now. He's set. Now the pitch. A strike, and it's 3-1.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
The 3-1 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Here's the payoff pitch. That misses for ball 4. Down to first goes Ramirez.
Boy, the command, not really good right now to start this ball game. Already that's 3 hits now and a walk he's given up. He's really laboring through this first inning of work.
A.J. Ellis. See what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. First pitch coming. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Maybe some big game jitters here in this opening inning.
Well, I don't think anyone's immune to that. I don't care what the name on the back of your jersey is. This is not an ordinary game.
1-0 on the way. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
And you don't want to get caught having to play catch-up this early in the ballgame. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
Here's a hard-hit ball back up the middle. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium. Dodgers lead this one 2-0. Eric Robeson leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Second baseman, Eric Robeson.
And now a pitch on the way. Hit high and deep toward the corner and right. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. And the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
The 1-1. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Puig is there, one away.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
Standing in now, Ryan Buckner. Swinging a ball pretty well hit out towards left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. The throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
I don't know. That looked like a slider that time, but it was just sort of a cement mixer. It just spun and did nothing. And he whacked this thing into the gap. No way to run this one down, and he winds up at second with 2 bases.
Into the box now, Tyler Colvin, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Comes set, now the pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. He's ready now, the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes over to third, and they will get him on the recovery down at third. So you can forget the wild pitch. It's a 2 to 5 put out, and now there are 2 gone. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
2-2 pitch on the way. And a fastball swung on, missed, and his side is retired. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. They're still down. It's 2-0. Juan Uribe will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Leading off for the Dodgers, third baseman, Juan Uribe.
And here's the first pitch. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Now the pitch. Fouled straight back. The pitch. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off. 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Here's the pitch. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. Clayton Kershaw digs in at the plate. First pitch on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Here's the 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. One out, nobody on. So 1-2 with one away. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are two gone now. And with two away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. Benny Rodriguez will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first. Here's the first pitch to him. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one.
Let's go, Rodriguez. We need a hit.
Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to fall for a base hit.
Well, for all the line drives that get caught out there, you'll take one of these once in a while. Well, I don't know what you call this thing. A little fly ball or a little flare. But you see everybody converging on it and nobody getting there.
In now, Ronnie Cedeno. Pitch outside, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
We've seen him use his speed more than once here this postseason, and he's on the run again here as he gets into second with the stolen base.
Now the 1-0. Fastball at 88 that time. A ball and a strike.
A lot of pitches up in the zone here early on.
And that's not the worst thing in the world at this place, but you've got to pick your spots.
Here comes the 1-1. Oh, and he dialed that one down and got him to swing through it. It's 1-2 now. Get that feeling that'll be a pitch we see a lot of as this game goes along.
And when he's throwing that thing good, a lot of times that's where it winds up. So these guys are going to have to prove they can lay off.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Dodgers leave one. After two, it's a 2-0 ball game. Travis James will lead things off. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
James.
Come on, Dodgers.
Now here's the first pitch. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now here it comes. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. And he takes strike three cold on the fastball. One gone.
And you can see he is none too happy about that last call. I think he's saying it was low, and, well, now I know he was saying it was low. But, you know, you can't show up an umpire like that. It may have just cost his guys another inch or two on close calls.
Into the box, Rich Hill. As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike one. Pitch on the way. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Kershaw now on 1-1. swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Here comes a 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Well, these are just extra pitches adding to your pitch count. I don't see why you wouldn't just go right after it.
The 2-2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. On deck, Alex Rodriguez. Full count pitch on its way. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Once again, a 3-2. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. Another payoff pitch. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Boy, try as he might, he could not put this guy away. And this has got to be the at-bat of the game so far. To make a guy burn through that many pitches and still come out of it with a walk, well, that's a 5-star at-bat in my mind.
Alex Rodriguez will stand in, and you see the numbers for the series so far. He's really been one of their unsung heroes.
It seems like in just about every series, we get that one guy who really steps up, and he's been that guy so far.
First pitch coming. First pitch finds the zone. No balls and a strike to the now 39-year-old veteran. From the belt, kicks and deals. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. Hey, 1-1 on the way. Now a swing and he pops it foul behind the plate. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here's the 1-2. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Here's another 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That might be his way of saying, look, enough of the foul balls already.
Here now the 2-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and A-Rod a little too anxious here as this is pulled foul into the seats down the left field line. Payoff pitch one more time. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, I'll tell you, this is how you get a pitcher frustrated out there. He burned through an awful lot of pitches in that at-bat. And in the end of it all, he winds up losing the guy anyway. And to add insult to injury, this is a guy at the bottom third of the lineup we're talking about. That's just a great at-bat.
Way to hustle. Whoa. Hit that bat around.
First pitch coming. Jesse Padilla is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
The next pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. A little bit outside. 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
2-1. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Puig back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
A little bit of a risk there with 2 away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there, and that puts runners on the corners now with 2 outs.
Freddie Santiago will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
That's right, LA.
He's set. Now the pitch. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Boy, he's got to get with the program here. That's an important run down there at third. You can't be chasing pitches like that.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Out of play. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now.
And you know, a lot of guys will go up there 0-2 and they're going to try to shorten things up. Maybe go back up the middle with something. But not this guy. He takes a pretty healthy cut at this thing and rips it out there for 2 bases. And
stepping in now, David Torres, as he goes after the first pitch and lines one out toward right center. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. And he will score as well. And can you believe it? They've gone in front by a run.
Second baseman, Eric Robison.
Eric Robison will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Now the first pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
All right.
High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
Ready now on 1-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 3 and the Dodgers 2. Yasiel Puig makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
First offering on the way. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
I don't think this partisan crowd is going to like bat too much. One thing you don't want to do as an opposing pitcher, well, 2 things actually. 1, you don't want to get the crowd involved early, and 2, you don't want to set yourself up for a possible big inning. Now, both of those things have come true.
Bobby Crosby will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the first pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Here's a 1-0. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Now with a 2-0 count right on the heels of a hit by pitch, that's a good time to go out there and give your pitcher a minute or so to put things back together.
Look out for the double play!
Here comes the 2-0. In there, 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 2-2 coming. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
We'll take another look at the sequence here on Showtrack. Now, as we watch, notice that it's all hard stuff through the first 4 pitches. But then on pitch number 5, he finally turns to something off speed, and that leaves the hitter with no chance.
Here's Adrian now. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. He waits. Now the pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Runners on first with 1 down. Here's the 1-1. In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance. Here's the 2-1 to Gonzalez. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
And you know, as a hitter, with the runner at first and 1 out, I think I'm going to see something down in the zone because I know they want me to hit into a double play. Instead, they go ahead and they challenge him up, and I don't think he was expecting it.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And here now a tough out in the person of the shortstop, Hanley Ramirez.
Go home, Dodgers!
Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the 3rd inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
The 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Yeah, they're being really careful with this guy. Remember, they walked him the first time around, and now they're behind 2-0 to him right here.
Here's the 2-0. Puig off for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Yeah, and I figured this was just a matter of time with 2 outs. He figured if he could get himself into scoring position, then a base hit could tie this ball game. And now they're going to have that opportunity as he makes it there safely.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here comes the 2-1. Cut fastball, and there's strike 2. Here's the 2-2 home. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Now, he does have first base open, so he doesn't have to come in right here. He can try to make that perfect pitch, and you know what? If he misses, who cares?
3-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, though he will need to do a little housekeeping at first. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. 1 left for L.A. They're down 3-2. Ryan Buckner will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Ryan Buckner.
First pitch to him. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
And he chases after ball 3, and instead it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Tyler Colvin waits on deck. The 3-1 coming. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
If you're looking for a good way to add to a 1-run lead, a leadoff walk never hurts. Let's see how they want to play this from here.
Tyler Colvin will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
This 4th inning's not starting out any better than the 3rd did.
The 1-0 pitch. 2-0. Seems like there have been quite a few of these easy takes here in these first few innings.
Actually, a lot of easy takes. He's making it much too simple for these guys to get into good hitters counts.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He just keeps getting himself into trouble out there. Here's another guy that you gotta make swing the bat.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Now there are 2 ways you can go here as a pitching coach. So he's got to make a judgment call out there. He knows what buttons to press with each of his pitchers. Some guys you've got to reassure and be very positive with. Other guys, they respond better when you go out and challenge them. Really got to read them the riot act.
Travis James will dig in here. Took a called 3rd strike his first time. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Here's the first offering. In the air to straightaway center field. Rodriguez is right there, 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And to this point, these 2 have topped out at 95 and 91 miles an hour respectively. Rich Hill will stand in now, and we'll see if the sacrifice will be on here with 1 man out. Pause, now the pitch. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
And this is where you really prove your worth defensively. This is not an easy play here by any stretch of the imagination. But he gets rid of this ball quickly, and he has enough on the throw to get his man at first.
Into the box now, Alex Rodriguez. As he's first pitch swinging here, and this is on the ground toward the hole. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. A.J. Ellis will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. And here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Now here's the pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
Here comes the 1-2. And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Yeah, he had him in good position here. 0-2 to start the inning. He just can't seem to finish him off.
Full count pitch on its way. And he will keep it going on the mound. He struck out the side last time through. Now the streak hits 4 in a row. 1 away.
Well, pitching like this deserves another look through as we check out the last 4 batters on Show Track. Here he was striking out the side the previous inning, and he starts things off here with another one. That's 4 in a row now.
Here's the third baseman, Juan Uribe. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
And I think now you're starting to get the sense that he's put that first inning behind him, and he looks a lot more comfortable out there now.
Here's the pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. Now the 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. Here it comes. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Here's the full count offering. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. Another full count pitch home. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A leap at the wall, but forget it, it's gone, a home run. It's a solo shot for Juan Uribe. His first homer so far in the series, and the Dodgers have come back to tie it at 3.
Boy, this would have been one heck of a play out there in center field. You can see him tracking this ball. He's got it in his sights all the way. And he's not going to miss this by much. He nearly brought it back into the yard.
In now, Clayton Kershaw. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. That last home run measured out to 405 feet officially. One 0 on the way. That's wide, 2-0. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
3-0 now.
Of all the people to lose the strike zone against in this lineup, he's got to be out there thinking, how is this happening against the pitcher?
Now the 3-0 pitch. And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
Yeah, a 4-pitch walk to the pitcher, that won't make that guy very happy. Just lay it in there. He'll probably take it anyway.
Benny Rodriguez will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch on the way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 3-3 our score with a man on at first and 1 away. He's ready. Now the pitch. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. The second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
Ronnie Cedeno will dig in. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. First pitch coming. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1.
And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
Now a ball lined toward right center. And he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
This is something their hitting coach preaches every day at the batting cage. Stay inside the ball. Here he lets the ball get deeper into the zone, stays back, and drives it to the right center gap.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. In now is Yasiel Puig. 4-1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch.
The 1-0. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers get a run thanks to this at-bat by Juan Uribe. We're through 4. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Jesse Padilla will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far.
Jesse Padilla.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. And the pitch. Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. Bends down, and he barehands it. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Standing in now, Freddie Santiago. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
You can tell here, in his mind, he's thinking, quick inning. He's not even trying to set guys up. He's coming right after them.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Now the 1-1. Swing, hard hit ball to second. There to field it is Cedeno. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 20, David Torres.
David Torres will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Now here's the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. One-0 pitch now. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
3 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And this is swung on, and it'll be another chance out there at second. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Home half of the 5th coming up, tied at 3-3. Bobby Crosby will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch coming. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he's kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Now the pitch. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
That's one of his best pitches tonight.
Pitch on the way. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
The 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
Payoff pitch coming. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there near the stands, and he brings this one back in. He took that right out of the first row. Wow!
Well, usually when you get guys to pop up, it means that you've got him off balance. And he's been able to mix things up all night long.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick, or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game. You'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way the teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
A 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. 1 out, nobody on. 2-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. 3rd strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a pitch on the way. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. He's got it. And the throw's going to get him at first. And put an exclamation point on that one as the inning is over. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this. Eric Robeson will step forward now. Lined out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the pitch. And the first pitch here is pulled on the ground to 3rd. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
And after a hot start, the bats have pretty much gone missing here in the middle inning. Sort of reinvented himself out there and has really turned things around.
Ryan Buckner will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Yeah, 2 pitches, 2 outs here so far. Offensively, that's not the kind of inning you want in a tie ball game. You need to make him work at least a little bit out there.
Tyler Colvin will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
The 1-0 home. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 3 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. The 2-0. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Here it comes, 2-1. Swing and an easy one for the first baseman. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Alex Patton will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 16, Alex Patton.
A.J. Ellis will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Juan Uribe will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Now the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here comes the 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0. Hitters count 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, a lot of managing going on right now. You see who's on deck, but it wouldn't surprise me to see him get pulled back if this is ball 4.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
The 3-1. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at short. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Well, this would have taken a superhuman effort right here, deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plant himself, so he just leaps into the air, fires it across the diamond. Just a great effort, but this was always going to be a base hit.
Carl Crawford will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 3, Carl.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
So often, playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen, and this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
Here's the 1-0.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Runners on first with one down. 1-1 home now to Crawford. Foul back. The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Here comes a 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
Benny Rodriguez will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. First offering on the way. And he'll miss the target away with a fastball. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Off the plate again. 2-0 now. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
Now the 2-0. Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike 1.
Oh, and that's a dangerous pitch right there, but in the end, it worked out well for him. I don't think he was looking breaking ball, and that turned out to be a beauty.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. First and second now, 1 man out. Now the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by.
Into the box, Ronnie Cedeno, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Two down, runners at first and second. Has a look, now the pitch. That's taken, now it's 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
He's ready now, the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Still now on 1 and 2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
One, 2. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Another 1-2 delivery. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Here's the 2-2 offering. Now a swing and a fly ball. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Brendan Lee is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Travis James will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Travis James.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. 1-0. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now the 1-1 pitch. Sinker is right there for a called strike 2. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Here comes a 1-2. Ball 2. Two-two pitch on the way. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. The 2-2 one more time. That's hard hit back up the middle. Few steps to his left. He's got it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Nicely done there at short as you see him ranging to his left. He takes it on his forehand side and then flips it to first for the out.
Anthony Rizzo will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. On the way. Still won't get him to fish downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
1 out, nobody on. Now here's the pitch. Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Here's a ground ball hit the other way, and it's going to make its way into left field for a 1-out single.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. Here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Into the box now, Alex Rodriguez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going.
Hit runs on.
From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul for strike 2. From the stretch. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Right over the top here with the four-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
In now, Jesse Padilla. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Rodriguez retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Jason Hall will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Jason Hall.
Yasiel Puig will step in. A ground-out victim his last time.
Right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The next pitch. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
1-1 pitch on the way. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
The 3-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. And the pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder, Bobby Crosby.
Bobby Crosby will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Boy, they've done a really good job against this guy so far. And it's the first time in the series that they've held him without a hit.
Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ground ball, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Yeah, and he had to range deep for this one. And you've also got to worry about that ball hitting the lip of the outfield grass. So you got to hang with it just like he did, and he made a nice play.
Here's Adrian now. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Now Gonzalez awaits the 1-0. And clearly trying to keep the ball low here. That's ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Too high. And it's 3-0.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Lined into left center. And Gonzalez is going to have himself a base hit.
Well, he absolutely needed that one. He's staring the old sombrero right in the face, but puts a good swing on the ball there and gets himself a base hit.
Hanley Ramirez will dig in now. Hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here he comes on 2-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here now the 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. So 3-2 one more time. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position.
A.J. Ellis will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance of redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. He could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
First pitch to him. And a fastball is in there for strike 1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
From the belt, kicks and deals. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
And they may have found a location that they like right here. 2 different pitches, both taken on the inside corner, and now they can go just about anywhere they want.
Comes set, now the pitch. Now a slider in the dirt. Good block by the catcher there.
And against a veteran hitter like this, you got to be in that strike zone early in the count, because the more pitches he sees, the better he's going to be able to time anything you've got.
Here's the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of it.
The 2-2. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Dodgers strand a couple. Still tied 3-3. Freddie Santiago will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
Here we go.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the first offering. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Here's a 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. The pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning.
Maybe a turning point here in a tie ball game. They catch a break, they get the infield single on this ball. Now what will they do from there? They've got tons of options.
David Torres will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Come on now, let's get the K here.
Comes set, now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. He's set, now the pitch. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Here comes the 1-2. Chopper foul. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Time now to give you a look at our starter comparison in this 3-3 ball game. Both pitchers turning in fairly good performances, as you can see on the graphic. Eric Robeson will stride in, grounded out his last time through. And here's the first pitch. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. There's one over to Gonzalez, and they get the double play they needed to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. Kyle Farnsworth is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Kyle Farnsworth.
Tony Campana is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game.
And now he'll try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out.
Sometimes that first pitch of an inning, a guy will go up there and show a bunt, but then pull it back, just to pull that third baseman in a few steps. But he's not bluffing right here. He's trying to beat this thing out. But he winds up heading back to the dugout after just one pitch.
D. Gordon will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Now we'll try to beat one out here, but this will be just foul. Here it comes. Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. Bare hand pickup by A-Rod. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled.
And that guy right there has been doing this for a lot of years now. He may have lost a little bit of a step going home to first, but in terms of knowing the hitters, using his footwork, knowing all the angles, and the mechanics of making a play like that one, he can definitely still get it done.
Standing in now, Benny Rodriguez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
And if there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
Now the 1-0. 2-0.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
2 out, nobody on. 2-0 on the way. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
And now pitch on the way. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Hey guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
The 2-2 coming. Here's one hit towards the hole. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his third hit tonight.
Yeah, give him 3 hits now for the ball game. This one's probably the weakest of the bunch, but I doubt he'll be complaining. I know I wouldn't be.
Ronnie Cedeno will try again. 2 for 4 in the ball game. Now the first pitch. Ball 1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Here comes the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was well on his way to a quick inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have turned the tables on that idea.
The 3-0 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
And it looked like he was on his way to breezing through this half inning. But then a base hit, now a walk here with 2 away, and that's opened the door for these guys to maybe do some damage after all.
Yasiel Puig will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. First pitch coming. Farnsworth out of the pen certainly has the fastball. 0-1.
Ah, good pitch right there, right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
2 men are on with 2 men out. He's ready. Now the pitch. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Right back to the outside part of the plate, but that misses as well. It's 2-1.
Anxious moments all over the ballpark now. These folks can hardly bear to watch.
Now's our chance. Let's go.
Ready on 2-1. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Here's the 2-2 home. And he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. Dodgers strand a couple. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Dan Edwards will enter now to start the ninth inning, as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half. Alexi Casilla has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman. Ryan Buckner will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 1-0 on the way. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. You just fire that thing in there.
So 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A 2-1 offering. 3-1.
And he'll be selective up there now because the Cubs would love to have a leadoff walker.
Here he comes, 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. He'll try it again, 3-2. This is lifted the other way out to left center. And not the start they were hoping for, as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the ninth. Tyler Colvin will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on the way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Ready with the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Travis James waits on deck. 1 out, nobody on. Here he comes on 3-1. Ani bailed him out with a swing, 3-2 now.
Oh, he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in a matter of about 5 feet.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with 1 away.
Chris Perez will take over in a tie ball game with 1 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Travis James will stand in with a go-ahead run at first and 1 down, so we'll need to beware of the ground ball here. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here's the first pitch. An outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. The 0-1. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Ramirez ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it, so he stays with it and pulls it in.
Josh Satin will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. He's set, now the pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. That's lined to right and into right field in front of Puig. Gets a base hit. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Just a nice inside-out swing here. You'll see he lets that pitch travel deep, and those hands come through first. Just shoots it the other way.
Into the box, Alex Rodriguez, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
The 0-1. And he pops it up back behind second base. Ramirez is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cubs strand a couple. Score remains tied at 3-3. Jay Roberts will come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings.
Jay Roberts.
Bobby Crosby will step in, a ground-out victim his last time.
Left fielder, Bobby Crosby.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
I'm not sure that pitch would break a pane of glass. That is very tough for a big league hitter to wait that out.
Now here it comes. Fouled back. And the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the 1st out.
The first baseman, number 23.
Adrian Gonzalez will step in. A base hit in his last time. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And on the mound here, you got to make sure you pitch to the shift. You don't want to make it easier for a guy to go the other way on you.
Bases are empty, one man out. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Torres is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
2 quick outs here to start the inning. It's looking more and more likely that we're going to need extra innings here to decide this one.
Hanley Ramirez will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point. First pitch coming. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Pitch on the way. And this is popped high in the air toward the left side. Rodriguez is there, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Still tied 3-3. JP Howell will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frame.
56. J.P. Howell.
Jesse Padilla will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Here's the pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Now here's the pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Now another 0-2. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out, as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning.
Maybe a turning point here in a tie ball game. They catch a break, they get the infield single on this ball. Now what will they do from there? They've got tons of options.
Freddie Santiago will try again. 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Get the double play for crying out loud.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. The 1-0. And a good swing there on 1-0, but this is in the air out to right field. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out.
The right fielder, number 20.
David Torres will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time.
Yeah.
Now here's the first pitch. And he's no doubt searching for a ground ball here as the sinker dips below the knees. It's 1-0. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away.
Double play kills the inning.
The 1-0. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Here comes the 1-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
And this is hit well towards the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead run's up to second now with only one away.
Well, that's the frustrating thing for a sinker baller. When you get the ground ball you need and it finds a hole. Now he's got 2 men on to deal with and only 1 away.
Eric Robeson will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
Now the first pitch. And they start him out away with a called strike.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
The 0-1. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, curveball, then change up here on the first couple pitches. Now might be the time to see him run that fastball in on his hands. Maybe try and get this guy to pop something up.
The 1-1 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now the 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. One there, over to Gonzalez, and they get the double play they needed to get him out of the inning. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. A.J. Ellis will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ballgame. First offering on the way. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1.
68 miles an hour. I mean, that's barely the speed limit. You don't see pitches that slow too often.
Now here's the pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And taking it out there for the first out. Alexi Casilla will dig in, a switch hitter batting right. First pitch coming. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. 1-0 pitch now. And he'll just watch that knuckle curve. 1-1. The pitch. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
So 1-2 with 1 away. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down to start off the bottom half. Starting to look like this one's going to go another inning. Great.
Carlos Ruiz will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 51, Carlos.
Shack swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Chad Billingsley will be summoned from the bullpen here as he'll take over to start inning number 11. Ryan Buckner will stand in. He flew out his last time up. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. The 1-0. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Tyler Colvin will stand in. Base on balls his last time. First pitch to him. And a changeup here to start things out from Billingsley, and there's the first strike. And the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Come on, let's get the out here.
Here's the 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Yeah, no way for him to be able to get out of the way of that one. And seeing as though he's the go-ahead run, probably wouldn't have tried too hard anyway.
Into the box now, Travis James, as he takes a called strike on the blank. It's 0-1.
That's what you need to do after a hit by pitch. Get right back on that horse and fire a fastball in there.
The 0-1. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
Come on.
The 1-1 home. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And this is why he's staring an 0 for 5 in the face. He's been chasing that pitch all night long.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Oh, that's a sweet pitch right there. You know, on the mound, there's very few things that can happen negatively with this location. I mean, you're either going to swing and miss, you foul it off, or you hit it into the ground where it becomes a double play. But I'm sure on the mound, you'll take the strikeout.
Jim Casilla will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Jim Casilla.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's Billingsley's 1-2. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
The third baseman, number 13, Alex Rodriguez.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And set to stand in the still very imposing figure of the 3-time MVP, Alex Rodriguez. Here's the first pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 0-1. Oh, what a good at-bat with the runner in scoring position as this is into right center. That's a base hit. And that's going to break our tie as the runner scores from second to make it a 4-3 ball game.
And this is what you need if you're going to build a winning ball club. You've got to have those support guys down in the order, and he comes through with an important 2-out RBI.
Jesse Padilla will stand in. Just 1 for 5 in this one. Pause, now the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
The 1-0 home. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1-1 on the way. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Now the 1-2. Now a ball sliced hard on the ground. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. And this will score the run from second to make this a 5-3 game now.
Center fielder, number 27,
Paco Rodriguez trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out. Freddie Santiago will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the first offering. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Gonzalez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. Cubs lead it 5-3. Thomas Nicholas will come on now, and they've saved him for the 11th as he'll try and take this one home.
Nicholas.
Benny Rodriguez will dig in. He singled his last time around.
Center fielder, Benny Rodriguez.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Here's the 1-0. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
Now the pitch.
Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike one.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Two, one. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And with the tying run on the on-deck circle, the question, does he take a look at another one here?
He just might. You're still going to see a good pitch on 3 and 2, even if this one's a strike.
Here comes the 3-1. Now a ball lined to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Let's watch this swing in show motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow he's able to fist it all the way out to right field.
Ronnie Cedeno will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here's the first offering. Swing and a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. Buckner is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Yasiel Puig will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. As a look, now the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, that's a different pitch here, but also on the outside corner. Also taken for a strike. So he's got him in a quick 0-2 hole now.
From the belt, the pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Wow, he just never got into the rhythm of that at-bat at all. I mean, normally you'd expect a middle-of-the-order guy to put up a little more fight than that, wouldn't you? But he just got caught flat-footed on all 3 of those pitches.
Stepping in now, Bobby Crosby, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Here's the 1-0. Now a ball hit sharply down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Ready now on 1-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this will be fouled away. Here he comes on 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Let's get something started here.
2-2 one more time. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2.
Now on 3-2, you got to go with your frame.
Come on, you can do it.
3-2, here it is. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Cubs are going to take a commanding 3-1 lead here in the series as this ball game is over.
Well, maybe it took them a couple more innings than they had hoped, But a win's a win, and they get a good one here on the road in 11 innings.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. Well, guys, as you know, if you're going to pick a time to have a big ball game, you may as well make it happen in the playoffs. And this man right here obviously did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. But this was one they definitely needed, and he came up with a huge performance here.
You've got the power. You've got the respect. You've got the power. You've got the respect.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 5-3. Good night from Los Angeles.